Hello and happy Monday. Hope everyone's week has started off good. Got some interesting comments about the blog last night, which was, are you in your own way and are you aware of the signs? I'll start with the comments that were left and we'll work from there. Roberta left a comment about the boundaries that we throw up for ourselves. My response to that is that I think a lot of times the boundaries are our baggage. They're the things that we've been taught, the negative you can'ts. And sometimes they're other people's projections onto us. I'm a firm believer in holding what I want close to me. I don't always talk about the things I do. A lot of people think I'm a little sneaky, and it's not a sneakiness. It's just I don't allow other people to project their energy onto my life. A lot of times people mean well, and you tell them, oh, I'm going to do such and such. I'm going to go buy this house. And well, it's going to be expensive. I don't know if you can do that. There are all these I don't knows. And then the next thing you knew, you were here and they've dropped you down because you're now going, oh, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do that. That might not be good for me. So I think that's where those blocks come up, is us allowing other people to throw their projections on us, as well as just our own self-doubts. So I try to just have my list, don't talk about it, work my little path out, and move on my own. And then when I need help, I ask somebody questions, but I may never tell them what it is I'm asking questions about, unless I just really feel that in my heart that it's time to say something, or that's the right person to say something to. So I think that also, those are the things that create the borders. And letting go of them is, again, the stillness, going into prayer, meditation, quiet, whatever that is for you, and in concentrating on what you want and the road to getting there. Also, Apostle R.J. Jenkins wrote, sometimes we're on the wrong road, but we can learn the right lessons. I definitely agree with that. I think a lot of times we have a path. We think that that's the path. And all the roadblocks in the world jump up at us. And sometimes we don't realize that we're supposed to turn. And we keep trying to force an issue. Myself, I'm a believer that, what's the saying, if it don't fit, don't force it. So if I try something and there just seems to be too much resistance, I immediately take heed in that and realize, maybe I shouldn't be doing that because that's not working. I don't keep banging my head against the wall, believing, which I think a lot of us do sometimes, I can't give up this quick. It's got to work. It doesn't got to work. Nothing has to work. Sometimes that's the sign. It's not working. Sometimes I think we do give up a little too easily. But sometimes it's not that we're giving up easily. It's really that, we need to be looking elsewhere, or looking in another direction, or maybe there's another way to go about what it is we want to do. To Rise Above, thank you for the compliment. And Keith, thank you. And Live Life Well, congratulations. Harvey, great comment. Harvey broke down the Serenity Prayer, which is, give me the strength to know what I can change and the things that I can't. And so if anyone wants to take a look at my blog and see what Harvey wrote, that'd be great. And then on Friday, 33 Races asked about happiness. And I'm sorry for getting to it now. I didn't see it before. Happiness is different for everybody. But the biggest mistake most people make is searching outside of themselves for it, looking for something that's going to make them happy. I'm happy by myself sometimes. I can enjoy my own company. I think most of us don't allow ourselves to like ourselves, but we're also never really taught that. We're taught to love everybody else, but never to love ourselves. It's always considered, conceited, or you're big-headed if you love yourself or praise yourself. But the reality is, why can't you? Why can't you love yourself like that? So I think when you do learn to genuinely love yourself, when you love everything about you, then I think it's easier to find happiness. I enjoy my own company. I like me. I think I'm a lot of fun. And I think other people have to have that attitude. I don't think I'm conceited. I just appreciate myself. So I think that happiness you have to find inside of you. So, as I've answered all the questions now, we talked about getting in and out of your own way. I will get to the meat. So, I guess in talking about that, we'll go there. I like that topic for tonight. Now, in case most of you don't realize, I fly by the seat of my pants. There is no script. I just go for it. I find something to talk about, and I do. And that's how I wrote the blogs as well. There was no thought process. It's whatever God gives me to talk about. So we're going to talk about self-love. For all the things that we talk about, knowing what we want, knowing how to get there, a lot of it, everything at the end of the day starts with you. The life that you have, how you feel about yourself, reflects in your life. If you are chaotic in your brain about yourself, trust your car, your house, your work area will reflect those things. Your outer reflects how you feel about your inner, how you feel about you. And most people don't realize that. But it really does. I personally am very tidy. I like me, and I like my surroundings tidy. But I know when I go in someone's home and it's not, usually they're unhappy, and if you talk to them long enough, you'll see that they are. It is about liking you for all that you are. It doesn't matter what your mother told you, your teachers, your father, your spouse. You are wonderful. God doesn't make mistakes. So you are a beautiful and perfect spirit. We make mistakes and we learn from them. Whether we correct them or not is another thing, but we all learn from our mistakes. So at the end of the day, it is about loving yourself. Because when you love you, everybody else will get it. They will fall in line. You will find the right partner. You will find the right job. You will find the right people to help you do what it is you think you desire because you love you. People gravitate to power. People gravitate to confidence. When you're sad and depressed, nobody wants to be around that. If you're unhappy, nobody wants to be around that. You don't even want to be around it. So if you were to live in the path of do unto others, if you just think about that, think about the kind of person you don't want to be around, and then think about yourself. So you have to work to change this, to like this person. If you like you, if you love you, the world will love you too. So I guess my question for tonight will be, are you loving you? That would be the question. And I'm going to kind of go back to, is it Live Life Well? Because she's commented a couple of times, about the relationship she's fallen into. But it's like I've said before, if you're on a playground as a kid, you know, dogs smell fear, bullies smell fear, and picking the wrong guy or the wrong girl, because, you know, men end up with nutcases too. When we pick the wrong person for ourselves, a lot of times it's what we saw in ourselves that we projected out. And that person just picked up on it and they gravitated. You know, they say like gravitates to like. You found somebody with the same issues that you had or issues that you projected. So you have to love yourself, because if you love yourself, nobody can bring you garbage because you're not going to allow it. You won't have it. I don't like drama. I don't have drama. You can say about 2 wrong words to me and I should go, you're done. That's a wrap on you. So if I can say it that clearly and I know, that's all it is. I like me. I'm not going to let someone treat me bad. Not saying I'm perfect. I have my flaws. I have things about myself that I'm probably not as confident about. But at the end of the day, for the most part, I do like me. So really, it is, do you like you? Do you love you? So that would be my question for the night. So ponder on that. Do you love you? And what is it that you love most about yourself. Okay. Well, that's it for now. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Monday night. Have an incredible Tuesday. And I will see you soon. Love and blessings. Good night.